When they got to the shit with the magnets, I was like, I was biting through my lip. I'm like, I've been giving y'all a pass, and you clearly consulted the insane clown posse on how magnets work, and you won't stop. Like they just kept going with it.
Hey everyone, support our Patreon, which helps us to continue bringing you our live streams, videos, and podcasts while bringing you new content such as exclusive live streams and animated shorts. Let's go ahead and get into it. Listen, I gotta let y'all know that this will be no spoiler review. If it's really possible to spoil any of this silly shit at all. That's a big statement talking about spoiling Fast and Furious.
Yeah.
I don't know if I can spoil stunts and CG for you. But listen, before we get into that, tell you, let's go ahead and get into the review right here. It will be no spoiler. I will repeat that again. No spoiler. We are now at the 9th entry into the Fast and Furious franchise. And
we only have one or two more movies to go.
One or two more movies. And that's a goddamn lie. They'll find a way to reboot it, repeat it, reimagine it, rehash it, whatever you want to do. Yeah. Resub, re-up, whatever.
Another Hobbs and Shaw they're
Shut
trying
up.
to do.
Oh, here we go. This boy is quiet the whole time. No, what'd you say? Another Hobbs? No, you're right. Yeah, another Hobbs and Shaw. Yeah, that's why they're expanding out, so they can keep doing this. So they're doing a lot. But we spent a lot of time with these people, and we talked about how close we were with them.
20 years.
20 years, and we talking about at this point, we really are family.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm a little offended that for 20 years, Dominic Toretto, you mean to tell me all this long, we've known each other, hung out, been on many adventures, you ain't never mentioned a goddamn brother this whole time to us?
There's history. There's drama.
I feel a little betrayed by this. I feel a little.
Can't tell you everything.
I feel a little bit. Listen, I know some people who have brothers that they don't like, but at one point they would get drunk and say, you know what, man, I can't stand that motherfucker.
Hey, man, he ain't tell his crew. Why would we know?
Because they didn't know. That's why. They just pulled this shit. Let me reach up deep in my ass. Shit, how about that? I got another brother right there. Boy, I didn't know that was up in there. Shit, no wonder I've been walking funny. Had John Cena up in my ass. People, because they didn't know. Not only does he have a brother, but he has a brother that is one of the biggest super spies in the world.
Well, if you're a good spy, nobody knows you're a spy.
He's out here saying, you know what, Dom, here's the thing, man. Since you ruined family, since you chased me away, since you told me to never come back, I was so hurt. I was so racked with guilt that I joined a secret government agency. Then went on to join an evil organization with a billionaire out there who's setting up some kind of scheme to control all these new weapons and all these existing nuclear missiles out there. This is how much you hurt me, Dom. You hurt me so much that I might end up destroying the free world right now.
Well, the world is lousy with billionaires who want to take over and destroy everything. We just saw that in the hitman's wife's bodyguard.
Yeah. Don, if we had just worked it out, I might not have nuclear missiles pointed at your ass right now. But you did this, Dom. You did this. And now it's up for Dom and the rest of the crew, as usual, I remember back in the day, they were just trying to make some money.
That's all. They're just trying to steal some DVD players.
Not even DVD, but bootleg DVD players.
Bootleg DVD players, so they could fix up their cars.
But now they've gone from just trying to make a little scratch, to saving the world. And now they're back out there. Mr. Nobody, played by Kurt Russell, he left a message saying, which if you translate, help! They got me, man! Get me the fuck out of here! But now that Mr. Nobody's family, they got to go and save him along with the rest of the world. So Dom takes seats. He takes a little kid. He say, I'm sorry, little man. I got to put you in this box right here. Now you just stay there until Daddy Dom get back, and we'll hang out again. So They're doing what they do. This time it's even crazier. Fighting secret organizations.
Going on missions.
Battling foreign governments. Oh, they pulled out all the stops here now. And every now and then they might race.
I think racing's done. with Fast 5, they were like, racing, we don't do that no more.
Folks, let's go ahead and take a look at this trailer. You've seen it over and over again, but you know what? One more time, since we're actually at the review and the movies here, or I will be here for the rest of you very soon. Let's go ahead and take a look at the trailer for old time's sake.
I know some people, they would die for me.
I remember when they saw this and heard that music, people actually thought, damn, they settled their asses down. Wow.
Well, you know, at the end of each movie, they try. It all culminates in a big barbecue. And even if you tried to kill them, at the end, you get invited to the barbecue.
Yeah. People like, wow, this is a change of pace. Yeah. Man, a nice laid back family film.
Would die for me and my family.
That song, come on, goddamn.
It's the word.
Don't lay it on something.
Hey, they had the word in there. Right. We are family.
Step on the A. Family.
And then the movie just comes and takes that guitar.
We heard y'all needed a little love out here. Someone else. Are you ready?
He's got his own private army. We need.
I like the way she's like, I don't know where this is going, but fuck it! Shit, I'll land on him.
So how do y'all want to play this?
Fast.
We're going on.
And
I'm not gonna do it. No.
And
brother against brother. This should be interesting.
Surprise, bitch! He just waiting behind a chimney.
it's his own fault because at first he was zooming and then he was just relaxing, just coasting
put his guard down.
I got this. You know, it's kind of fun up here. It's a pretty view. I like, oh shit.
I like the way John Cena was like, sucker, shit.
But could you kill him?
We are the yes!
As if there was ever a doubt. Oh yeah, I can't believe he pulled that off. Yeah, come on, you knew.
It's funny because when she said yeah,
We are the yes!
I thought she was in that car.
No.
Yeah, oh shit!
I spent my entire life in your shadow.
This will be a no spoiler review, as if it fucking mattered. But okay, I mean somebody's gonna yell spoiler, man. So fine, it will not be a spoiler review. We don't do that. But can we just state the obvious, please? Please don't be stupid, y'all. Please, can we say something that we all know? And that is, we know they go to space. All right? Y'all know that ain't spoiling nothing for everybody.
No.
Everyone knows this.
Yes.
It's actually, since it was released in Europe, that's all people talking about. They did it! They went to space!
Yeah. No, we called it years ago. It got spoiled by Michelle Rodriguez. It's in the trailers.
That is true.
Yeah.
It's in the trailer. You saw them. You saw them. That's how they sold the trailer. They sold the trailer with showing you that Tyrese and Ludacris, they're going to be the first independent Negro astronauts in space. and people, furthermore, yes, to answer your question, they go in a car.
Yeah.
All right, again.
How else would they do it?
Yeah, they drive to space. And here's something crazy. What, really? Yeah. They were sent there by Lucas Black and Bow Wow. the last two motherfuckers that should be sending people to space.
Is that Bow Wow?
Yeah.
That is Bow Wow.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, but Martin's just wild. Really? Luke is black and Bow Wow sent the.
Oh, that's right. And you just recently saw Tokyo Drift.
Yeah.
So did you see that dumbass kid just barely learning to drift, building rockets?
That's what I was going to tell y'all, man. So this is no surprise, but keep in mind that between all of them, most of them are either from the hood or the trailer park. And they never explain how they got to this point.
No, they don't.
No. You know, I mean, I would have taken if somebody said, "Yeah, man, hey, how'd you get your astrophysics degree?" I went online, man. Nothing like that at all.
It's the same school where Ludacris learned to be a computer genius. But you know what? This movie has so many flashbacks. I was like, they probably had one set up to show you how they got there. It's
And
like,
took it out.
maybe it's too many flashbacks. Maybe we should stop at 6.
Can I just get Luke? I mean, just one shot of Lucas Black looking on Google at astrophysics. Something. I mean, you know, they didn't explain shit. They just say, "Hey, man, they got it from them streets."
They have this airstrip and they're allowed to do whatever they want.
I'll be honest with you, as stupid as all that sounds, you know, because listen, when they go to space, I'm gonna tell you, when they go up there, it's not like they fight aliens or anything. They just go there and hang out for a little bit.
They got to say something for the next one.
As stupid as that, because they don't go up there and fight aliens. They don't find another planet or anything. You know, they don't hit they don't run into Optimus Prime on the way up as he's coming down and shit. You know, nothing like that. It's still a stretch, even if you're just going up there and just hanging for a little bit. But still, that part, the most insane, craziest, and some people even say stupid part of the movie, that part is still my favorite part of the movie, as ridiculous as it is. Listen, I know where I am and I know what this is. And the reason why I like that part is because of who went and how they handled it.
Yes, because it is done where it's almost a wink and a nod. It's not taken as seriously as everything else. It's always like, look, we know, and you know, and we know you know. And we're just here to have fun at this point.
Yeah. People, don't think I'm not coming in with attitude. I'm not coming in with snobbery. None of that, people. Like I said, I know what this is. Listen, at one time I was like, listen, early back in the day when it started getting crazy, I was the one that said, "This is crazy." And people looked at me, "No, you're crazy. Take them away." No, wait a minute. So space is the place. But I might need to go and rethink my stance on dinosaurs and Transformers. I've been begging for Randy. I've been begging for that shit for a long time, you know, and a lot of people have. I've been saying, man, please, we are here already. Just go to Jurassic Park. Just one of these cars change into an Autobot or a Decepticon while somebody's driving it. You know, please. You know, but now I'm rethinking my stance on that.
Oh yeah, you backtracking on that?
I'm way backtracking on that. I'm like, you know what? I need to shut my mouth right now. It's not because it's crazy. We're already at crazy.
Yeah, we've been there.
Shit, we've been for years, man. But you know, it's just because for going that crazy with each movie, the more insane that these movies get, and we want that, we're paying. No, I'm not gonna say we. I just have to say me. I feel like there's a price being paid for what I enjoy about these things.
Oh, is that right?
Like my Saturday.
I feel like I've been saying that for a lot of movies, and I finally got worn down. I'm like, you know what? I'm with the program now.
Like I've come to peace with these movies making no sense. They told sense, gravity, and physics to go fuck themselves years ago. To which gravity, physics, and sense said, "Cool, y'all seem to be doing just fine with us."
Clearly, we're not wanted.
You know, Forget that in this movie they caused more damage than Godzilla and King Kong.
Yeah.
Shit, there's been times Godzilla and King Kong about to fight, and they're like, oh, these motherfuckers already been here.
It's not even one of those things where they do this on a, somehow empty street in a big city.
Yeah.
There's pedestrians everywhere.
There's pedestrians everywhere. Forget that debris conveniently flies around people who should have been ripped to shreds. Those people should have been. That's a tornado.
Yeah, yeah.
Those should be 3 skeletons standing right there. Just the flesh ripped off their bones. Though, if you're a villain, innocent people, they live here. Though, if you're a villain, they'll murder the fuck out of you. Shit, I saw Vin Diesel as Dom. I saw him pick up a henchman and crack him like an egg.
Oh, yeah. Well, did you notice how at first they weren't killing henchmen, but when it gets to the third act, all bets are off.
It's too much of y'all anyway. Yeah. it's too many people on screen right now anyway. Shit, and you know what? And I'm gonna tell y'all who. It's funny because we're talking about killing henchmen. Shit, Han is the most vicious one.
Oh yeah,
For real.
Shit, Han said, "I've been gone for a long time. I got an appetite for destruction." Han is back because y'all know Han has been gone for a while. They made a big deal about Han coming back.
Yeah.
It's just, we'll get into wide a little bit, but he will.
Is that not spoiler territory?
No, I'm not going to explain. No, I'm not going to explain anything.
Okay.
I'll just say I have a point I want to make with Han being back. I'm not going to say anything about that. But Han is the most vicious one and the most petty. Han will kill you and make your ass look crazy stupid before you die. You see him, motherfucker.
He was kind of getting his ass kicked, so I think he just built up a lot of aggression.
And plus, they had him looking stupid, like ass all up in there.
Exactly.
That's what made him mad. He like,
you
ooh,
gonna do
I'm
me
gonna
like
get,
that?
Ooh, I'm gonna get y'all. Had me ass up in there. Ooh, y'all gonna get it now.
Ouch.
Putain, tu vas tous nous tuer!
You know what
That was one of the best deaths.
No, that was. And I love it because shit, my man thought he lived it. He thought he had it. My man was like, oh, thank God I made it. Oh, fuck shit. The stunts here are pretty amazing. I mean, they know what has been pulling people in, and they deliver on that. And if that's what you want, that is exactly what you get. Now, I have to say this. They are, along with them topping themselves, they are as stupid as ever. Take that as you will. Some people, that's what they want.
Sure.
Let's get stupid.
Sure. Hey, the trailer shows you that. If you still go in, it's gotta be because that's what you like.
But what I'm gonna let people know, because some of y'all still trying to rationalize something, because I'm gonna tell you, with some of this action, what you saw in the trailer and everything, what you see is what you get. When you see a car swing by a stick, it is swinging by a stick.
No, Dom.
Now, see, some of y'all are saying, well, maybe the stick was magnetized, or maybe the rope had a polymer. Like, no, people, it's a stick and a vine and a grappling hook. That's what it is.
Yeah.
That what you see, what you saw in the trailer, is exactly what it is. Do not try to make any kind of justification for it. I'm not saying it's right or wrong. It is what it is.
I'm gonna ask you not to hate me with what I'm gonna say.
I told you I didn't hate nobody. People enjoy what they want.
I think because we saw that trailer so many times, and the way the trailer was cut with different things that we laughed at, when it plays in the movie, it didn't feel so ridiculous. Like, I know that that defies physics in every way possible, but the way it happened, where they didn't linger on it or celebrate it, it's just like they just did it and just kept on going. I was like, oh, well. Okay then.
Well, that's what they do in every movie.
Yeah,
it's called not acknowledging the stupid.
Yeah,
because they just go.
Like that's the way to do it. You fuck up, don't apologize, just keep rolling.
Plus, keep in mind that compared, it's all relative. I mean, sure, I'll take swinging by a vine with a stick, maintaining, actually holding a big ass car that weighs tons. I mean, that ain't nothing compared to sending 2 Negroes into space in a Pontiac.
Right.
You know? So-
Right. Seeing the trailer, I feel like it was slowed down and it came at the end, so it was like a big build up for it.
Yeah.
In the movie, this happened so early, and it just like goes by like, whoop, well, that was a thing, and now we're moving on.
You okay?
That was the part I had the big problem with.
Yes.
That right there?
I'm like, the swinging, okay, but the flipping the car that many times, and they just like,
Not a scratch.
Hey, Letty, you all right? Yeah, dog. Nah, man. Listen. And here's my thing. I ain't even got no problem with them rolling. I don't. Listen. Y'all not gonna sit up here and come at me no more about this stupid shit. I don't care. I don't care. I really don't. Leave me the fuck alone. I said I'm all right.
you sure, man? You gonna be okay?
I
wish I could have sat next to you just so I could reach over every so often. Like, you got this? All right,
Man.
we good, right?
Man, let me tell you something. If that car had fucking flipped and kept going and landed in goddamn Narnia, I wouldn't have said a word. I would have been like, cool, fine. I don't care anymore. I don't care where they go. The movie openly admits. That's another thing I have to say. That's because the movie admits what it is. I mean, y'all heard the trailer, man. Roman's the only one talking sense.
Yeah, they make Rowan the buffoon, and yet what he's saying, I was like, yes, thank you. Somebody said it, and they're like, oh, dumbass. I'm like, no.
Roman is me now. I've talked about this man for years, and Roman just stopped the rule, and he looked at everybody like, man, ain't nobody thought about this shit at all.
Y'all ever thought about the wild missions we've been on? We've taken out planes, trains, tanks. I'm not going to even think about the submarine.
You know, and he got treated like I got treated over the years. Everybody like, shut the fuck up.
Yeah, you idiot.
He's like, y'all ain't never thought about this shit, how we got here. Brothers from the hoods and the streets and the ghetto, ain't nobody thought about this shit at all.
Roman, you stupid.
Sis.
We've been alive for 20 years.
Guys, seriously, though.
Yeah, ain't nobody thought about this shit at all, really. But I mean, he's me, but I ain't saying shit no more.
Yeah, you see how you get treated. You're like, all right, I'm going to just shut up.
I saw him. I was about to say, yeah, and I saw he got people throwing shit at him. I'm like, yeah, he should have shut the fuck up, right? I mean, it
Roman,
don't matter.
huh?
But now I find, getting to my problem with this, because y'all probably like, Corey, you keep saying you ain't got a problem, but obviously you got a problem. My problem with this is that the more outrageous these films get, the more stunts that they do, the more effects that they do, the more that these stunts and effects take over. And the characters, they become nothing but props for stunts. Really, they're getting to the point that they're just people behind the wheel to crash into shit or to punch something. Yeah. Not somebody, something, anything. And just because they admit it, to me, that doesn't really make it better. You know, and there's a point where sometimes self-awareness is cool, man. I say this all the time. At least they're self-aware, but then self-awareness becomes an excuse. And I'm like, man, you know, I really don't mind you doing all this, but we're losing personality. Vin Diesel. I know we make fun of Vin Diesel a lot, but I love Vin Diesel, man. And you really do have to love Vin Diesel, man, because Vin Diesel, he really is the heart of this, to the point where he, you know, when he was gone, they had to pull his ass back in. When people saw Tokyo Drift, they were walking out and they were just like, man, fuck this. Vin Diesel, like, no, he's here. He's here.
Pay him.
Yeah.
That's right.
I wonder for my friend.
He would have been like, what? I would have really loved it. You couldn't understand either one of them. Everybody just kind of like looking like,
Where's the subtitles?
But, and for good reason, people wanted Vin Diesel back, because say what you will about Vin Diesel. I know, again, we talk about Vin Diesel a lot, make fun of him and whatnot, but I'm doing that because I love Vin Diesel. And Vin Diesel, he was so popular with this because in that first Fast and Furious movie, he was so charismatic.
So charismatic, and he was mysterious, and he was a leading man that didn't look like leading men that we have.
Yeah, yeah.
What the hell is that all about?
A business deal that went sour. Plus, I made the mistake of sleeping with his sister.
He was, at
Like
that
you can see why Brian O'Connor fell in love with him and totally like left his job to let him go away.
He sure did. He fucked his life over. He gave up his career, his life to follow love. And he was one of the reasons why, one of the main reasons why I really loved the first movie. But, seeing Vin Diesel a day in these movies here, I'm just trying to find a still rate so you can see. Vin Diesel, at this moment, that tank top has more personality than he does now. That shit is what defines him. Most of the time, he's just posing like he's on the poster for an MMA boxing match or something. Always looking. Until he's got to drive. And at that point, or use his muscles to crush something, bring down something, beat up somebody.
Superhuman strength. That is established now.
Man. Anytime he's got to, use his superhuman strength or turn into a CG man that jumps out of a truck.
They should just use an action figure for that.
You see somebody just throw a toy out of it. John Cena, that look right there, that's John Cena through the movie. You could do a cutout of that and just paste it and just move it on every scene in the movie with him. Because, when you get these two together, man, it's like
it's a scowl off.
It's two musclehead emo dudes looking at each other. You left the family, or you left me. This is like, God damn, y'all some bitches, man. Be some big ass dudes over here.
Aren't you dudes like in your 50s and you still carrying shit from when you were teenagers?
Yeah, I'm talking about their characters. I'm not talking about the actors. Because I really, because I like John Cena. I know people are they're in and out on John Cena.
Well, once again, how it looked in the trailer, he cracked me up. He looked ridiculous. It's hard to buy him as Vin Diesel's brother. In the movie, I was like, this works a lot better than I expected it to. Isn't this his first, I hate to say it, dramatic role?
No, he's done some others with that kind of action drama. It's
okay.
Same here, man. He's done this before. Just two musclehead emos just crying and barking at each other. You left me. No, you left him. Come on, man. Even, what the funny thing is, even when they were kids, those motherfuckers never smiled. Even when they were kids, they weren't smiling. And
if we'd showed them smiling when they were kids, it'd look too weird.
It would look,
You'd be like, who are these? Who is this?
Those ain't the same boys. No, they happy. As kids, they don't look like themselves, man. John Cena, his younger self looks like Justin Bieber, and Dom looks like a young skinny ass Benicio del Toro.
Yeah.
And because I look at it like, man, we've seen Vin Diesel young too many times. We've seen Vin Diesel too many pictures out there. Y'all seen Vin Diesel out there playing with them street sharks?
Boomer. He loves to tenderize the competition before he eats it.
Vin Diesel was 9 when he did that commercial. Y'all like, what this grown man doing playing with toys, Mom? That's a kid. Yeah, man. So it's all about character. I have no problem with all the craziness here. Even when I don't care if they look like each other when they were kids or whatnot.
I mean,
really
what? It's an interesting thing because while they don't look exactly enough, there's like, I can get this, I can buy this. Yeah. But it's also a thing that just gets dropped, like something Charlize Theron says, and you look at the two of them, the kids, and how they are older, and then the sister, and you're like, man, their dad used to fuck around with women of different ethnicities, but somehow he always got custody of the kids.
They find his ass. Yeah. He's slow. He's slow, and he's slow with his feet and his brain.
Like, here, you take him.
Oh, okay. My little bros, how y'all doing?
Yeah.
Now you saw there play with your bro, and shut the fuck up while working this car. Man, the other people in here, they not much better, man. The women are not as stoic as the guys, but they're not given much more to do. You know, they're
Mostly fight. I mean, they show their badasses.
Yeah, they show they're badass, and that's cool. You know, Letty's back. Michelle Rodriguez, she's always a badass. Cool, but I mean, she's got nothing really to do there. Brewster, what is her name?
I would have told you if you had Jordana Brewster.
Jordana Brewster. Martha, I thought you were about to yell at me. I ain't gonna tell you no more. You understand? You didn't tell me the first time.
No, Mia.
Yeah, Mia. Yeah, man. You know, she's there to kind of be a badass. The one they did dirty, Charlize Theron. Charlize Theron spends most of the movie in a glass box looking like a display at the Apple store and shit. And I was like, you know, she ain't doing nothing.
I gotta say, she made the most of the few scenes she had. I was like with Fate of the Furious, I was like, I ain't digging this so much. But with her, I was like, I'm kind of digging her as the villain now.
I would have, but she didn't do nothing. She didn't do nothing until like the last part of the movie. And even then, she don't do nothing but snarl behind some plastic, some clear plastic, and does a little typing here and there. And that's kind of it. I like the character and what it could be, but I just think they didn't do much with it. And oh man, what made me laugh is that she was in that glass or that plastic box for days and didn't have no toilet to shit a piss in.
I know. One of the guys I was sitting with, he's like, where does she go to the bathroom?
Where's she shitting in? Unless they just pan down and just shit piled up on the floor. The problem here is it's not even so much the stunts and the effects taken away from the characters, which that is a problem for me. I would love more character. Could take anything if I had something to attach myself to. It just feels like they're doing just a little bit too much because this is way convoluted. They're doing everything, man. They're doing Indiana Jones, The Expendables, James Bond, action, sci-fi, adventure, Saturday morning cartoons, afternoon cartoons, after school cartoons, and they're bringing in. When they're doing it, they're bringing in all these new characters and with all this new history that you could tell that they made up on the spot and convoluting the old history that they have, making just for a very crowded and convoluted movie. You know, Han ain't dead. They bring in Mr. Nobody to do things. Han's got an adopted daughter now. Who just happens to hold the secret to this villainous secret organization that's out there for world domination plans.
And has ninja skills.
Queenie, who is Jason Statham's mother, they got to shut up, woman. They got to find her because she got the inside scoop on these guys too. She got her ear to the streets. The main villain is very generic Euro trash billionaire take over the world type. Tell you, man, my favorite moments in here, if you want to get to it with some of these characters, is when they were characters. I really liked the way the movie started because I felt like I was ready for the action, but I felt like I was getting close to Letty and Dom because they showed him spending time with his kid. You know, that's quickly forgotten about that humanity as soon as it's gone. I know y'all saying this ain't no drama core. It's a Fast and Furious movie. If you're looking for humanity, go see some goddamn independent art movie.
There's still room to have character development.
Well, with anything.
Yeah.
What you want to do is how do you get people in on some of the craziest adventures? How does Indiana Jones manage to get out of a plane on a rubber raft and go down a hill and hang out with people who tear people's hearts out of their stomach and they're still alive?
Yeah, that's fucking stupid.
Yeah, it's stupid. But Indiana Jones, you love him. You ride or die anytime with him because you like him. This brings me back around to something I said I was going to talk about earlier. Space is my favorite part because of how they did it and who they did it with. And this movie, if I can say anything about F9, it completely turned me around on the character of Roman.
Yeah.
Roman, played by Tyrese Gibson, and Ludacris, who plays Tej, they are the best personalities now. They feel human. They have humor, self-awareness for their situations. They made the craziest part of the movie for me the best part. Because though it was insane, they felt human, and I was able to connect with them. And it's like, all right, I can take any kind of universe you build and you make your rules or lack thereof. That's fine. But give me something to care about. Give me somebody that makes me laugh. Give me somebody that feels like, all right, man, I'm hanging with these people. They're not props. Tyrese, I am so sorry, man. I knew it was going to come back to bite me in my ass one day, but here we are. Karma's a bitch. Can't believe I'm saying these words after all these years, but give that man a spinoff. Give them both a spinoff. After years of having not seen this, and everybody did, right after I saw F9, I watched Tokyo Drift. You know, right after watching F9, you know, just yesterday, I watched Too Fast, Too Furious. And I'm able to go in and see, even though these movies are not the most beloved by fans out there, even though they have their dedicated fans, I went back and watched it and I said, they didn't like those movies because they came after Fast and Furious.
Sure.
But now after watching F9 and going back and watching this, I'm like, you know why I said I like these? Because they are characters.
Yeah.
They have chemistry.
Yeah.
And I can tell you right now, watching this, that's kind of been pushed to the side for more blockbuster.
Yeah.
I will say this about the movie too, besides my love for, you know, Roman and Tej now, I like those characters better, a lot better. I was kind of like Ludacris. I agree with you. They've done Tyrese dirty with these, man. They made him buffoonish. You're right. But also to the movie's credit, the movie does try to explain some of the craziest things in here, no matter how silly they are. They do go out their way.
No, I was talking to Hai about this. I was like, something I give the movie credit for is it's tying up loose ends and a lot of things that were dangling. It went in to go like, well, this connects to this and this, and I was like, all right, okay. Just even the whole thing with them getting into the spy game. I was like, all right, okay.
It's silly, but they
an
tried to
explanation.
explain. Yeah. Now again, it's up to you to decide how it's working for you, because some people still gonna be like, "Man, get the fuck out of here." because I'm gonna tell you, most of these explanations to me, I took them. I said, "You're trying," but most of them sound like somebody lying and making shit up on the spot. Like, man, how you explain that? Well, you see, what happened was most of these explanations are, what happened was. When somebody do that, man, they sweating this. Well, you see what? Not you lying, motherfucking lying.
They go on like a tangent.
The hands are weaving a story together.
Well, you see, I was driving and the car came out of nowhere, and then this man showed up, right? He's like, yeah, all right, Martin, go ahead and take us home, sir.
All right. So yes, the movies is ridiculous, and the characters aren't as great as they should be, and it's a little too long, and there's too many flashbacks. I still really enjoyed it. I mean, I had a lot of fun in the way it was intended to be. When they got to this shit with the magnets, I was like, I was biting through my lip. I'm like, I've been giving y'all a pass. And you clearly consulted the insane clown posse on how magnets work, and you won't stop. Like, they just kept going with it. I love when it opens and you go like, you know what? This is a big blockbuster action movie with so many brown people in it.
Yeah.
And I was just like kind of overcome with like, I love this. I love that about this. But I found myself liking it a whole lot more than not liking it. For all the things I don't like about it, there's just enough more that I do. And being like, it really is that fun movie to see in the theater if you're with it. If you're not, I get it. I just happen to be with it. And it was a low matinee for me.
Yeah, I'm one of those people where it's like I said, man, I can't. Some people will be happy to see the direction that this is taken, and that's cool. I want this movie to succeed. I have nothing against it. I have nothing that I want to see. I'm not going to wish bad on this film or anything like that, especially for the people that like it. Personally, for me, action of this type, minus more of a human touch or personality, it just devolves into noise and chaos. I'm with it up until that human touch is gone. And at that point, if I stop caring, man, I'm just not. I'm not there.
Hey, man, I hear you.
Yeah, and I don't really care about these people. I mean, they still do some things in here just from a stunt part. Boy, that's another thing. Out of all this money that they spent, out of all these effects, they had the fakest looking set on here.
I know. That looked like something from a Joel Schumacher movie from the 80s.
Yeah, they talking about we are. Yeah, they're talking about we in Tokyo right now. I was like, man, y'all look like y'all in a garage in Mexico.
Exactly.
Yeah, it's a rental for me. It's I recognize it for what it is. But I want that feeling back where these characters are just as fun as all of the visuals and the spectacle itself. Like I said, I can take spectacle, man. And I had to kind of just really just say today I really know what it is about me with some things. Why do I like something like this over here, but something that's similar I don't like? If you don't give me just enough character to really, I mean, even they don't have to be great characters. They don't make me laugh. They don't make me, even if they don't give me something to make fun of, anything. These are just flat characters, right? They gave me nothing. I wish this the best. It is really cool to see Asian people, brown people, black people get the shot that that Hollywood has been denying them for years. This is one of the biggest fuck yous to Hollywood ever, and I'm proud of that. But y'all gotta stop fucking me too. Come on, man. I'm trying to help you.